Hey kids, welcome to school. Here we are in Schoology. It is Monday or Tuesday, March 30th or 31st, and we're all together, and I'll walk you through our plan. So, here we are in Schoology. This video you obviously got from our first link that I put up there at the top. Next up, you will see there is a forum for general questions for me. So if you have any questions and you don't want to email, you could just post them right there. But of course, you can always email. Obviously, we're going to need to communicate really well in this new endeavor. So make sure that you are communicating with me, and I will try my best to communicate with you too. Let's not get frustrated. Before you get frustrated, reach out for help because I get paid to help you, whether we're here in person together or not. Next up, course schedules. So we're going to click there. This is where we had our old schedule, and now here we have our new one for fourth quarter. So I'd like to walk you through that. Up at the top, I put some information for you. You could read that over. Us having a positive attitude, that I really think this is going to be super helpful for you in college. I wish more of my students had this experience, not like we are, but at least like the idea of more independent, self driven learning. I think it's going to be a really good thing. Our schedule, it's possible that will change. I'm hoping to keep it as consistent as I can. I would suggest not printing it because it'll be updated as we go so I can be responsive to where you are. Just keep checking in on this document so you can see the updates. Questions, like I said, that discussion board, due dates, we're going to be changing this one up. So our schedule you'll see is weekly, and I want to have all of our stuff for the week be due Sunday night of that week by 10 p.m. So that's when you got to make it on time. That's our new deadline. I am planning on closing and locking the folders at that time. So you want to make sure that you are on time, not submitting at 9:59 p.m., but like well in advance. In advance. Um, just if you're wondering what are we up to this quarter, we are not really skimping on anything. We're going to keep doing our major projects. So we're going to continue Comp 11, the debate, evaluative argument, the actual debate, Comp 11.5, Comp 14, which is a book project, slideshow that you're going to be making on your nonfiction book that you've selected. And Comp 15 is the notorious one that you've heard all about, the researched argument, the 10-page paper. We I'm thinking we'll be doing more practice AP tests, essay tests. We have 2 more to go. That's the plan right now. And I am cutting 2 papers, Comp 12 and 13. Those were kind of our warm-up papers to get ready for the big boy. But with missing 2 weeks of school, last 2 weeks, we're just going to cut that. Those were kind of light and fun, so nothing too huge lost there. Table read, I'm still struggling. I think for sure you'll be able to read on your own each other's papers and leave comments on the papers. I tried making Google Hangouts for you. I don't really love that. So if instead you want to use your own technology to communicate with each other or figure out a way to like talk and read each other's papers out loud with each other, I think that's a good idea. But I don't know that I'm going to do a Google Hangout just for the tables. You could make one for yourselves if you wanted. You just Google Meet, and it's pretty easy. But whatever we do, I need you to comment at the top of each person's paper with your name so I can see that you were on there and you edited it. AP testing, I'm going to still keep going like we're taking it. I'll keep you informed if I find anything out. And finally, last couple things. Keep reading your book. Make sure you have a nonfiction book to read. If you don't, let me know. Otherwise, you could check Audible or Hoopla, and they have free like audio and ebooks that you can look for. Check those out. Also, you could keep journaling, free writing, how things are going, just for personal release or to keep your handwriting skills fresh, whatever you want to do, but nothing required there. Finally, juniors and ACT, it's canceled for April, but I'm still going to try to give you the opportunity to practice and for us to talk about it. So you'll see juniors, you'll do a little quiz every week. Okay, now what you've been excited about the schedule. So you'll see it's by week now over here. I tell you what week we're talking about over here. First week, here we are. Due dates always 10 p.m. Sunday nights, unless there's something built in, which I'll show you in a bit. So week 1, I need you to read about Comp 14, read the rubric. You can see I've linked it here. It's also in the Comp 14 folder. Watch the video that explains the rubric if you want to. It might be helpful. And whatever questions you have on it, post it in the Q&A board. Also, we're writing Comp 11. That rough draft will be due Sunday, April 5th, 10 p.m. In Schoology in the Comp 11 folder. Some of you have already started it, so you're going to keep working on that. If you're stuck, you can watch my video on Comp 11 and I'll try to help you through it. Other tips, reread the rubric. But the first thing you definitely need to be doing is look at your team document and help each other out on that document. I'll do a video for that too. You could try doing a zero draft with our old zero draft from Comp 8 if you want to. You could look at sample papers, and you're making sure that you're posting on Schoology. We'll table read next week. Also, Artful Writing 11. Go to the Artful Writing folder in Schoology and complete the assignment for the 11th Artful Writing and Juniors ACT 4B quiz. Okay, if you want to look ahead at what's coming up next week, you can, but we're not there yet. Let's go back to Schoology. Other things that you can be paying attention to. We had schedules. The syllabus is still there. Don't worry about the journal prompts. Artful Writing right here for you. I'll put our AC or AP stuff here for the exam prep. I'll put ACT prep here, and there's a lot of extra stuff there. And here you will see Comp 11, 11.5, Works Cited Handbook, and Comp 14. So I think that's all that you need for our basic intro. Just follow the schedule. Just email me if you have questions. This is not a time to panic or get upset. I'm always here for you. You just communicate and we'll make it work. Have a great day.